Don't you hate it when you ask your girl, you hungry? No? Then I'm just gonna get food myself. Oh, you need anything? No? Then I'm just gonna get stuff myself. And then you come home, what the hell happens? What the hell happens? It's all your fault for not knowing she was hungry. It's all your fault for not buying her the stuff that she wanted because she said no. You were supposed to read her mind and figure it out that she was lying this whole time, that she wanted something because she's a fatty.
My boyfriend's at the shops and he called me to ask if I wanted anything and I said no. If he walked through that fucking door without a treat for me...
It's like a child throwing a temper tantrum because they didn't get a snack. But you also got asked if you wanted a snack and you said no. Even children are better than this.
He's going to have the worst night of his life.
You said no. You said no.
Right.
I don't understand stuff like this. Is he not supposed to respect your boundaries?
It's just not enough thing, right? It's the Adam and Eve thing. It doesn't matter what men do. It's just not enough. If we follow your directions, it's not enough.
You're supposed to be able to read your mind and be like, okay, this no means yes, or this no means surprise. Why can't you just say that? If you just want something, just say,
yeah, you're like, just surprise me with something. Trust me, the man will buy you something.
I would love a treat or something, surprise me. I'd love a drink, whatever it is. This is why a lot of men just don't want to date anymore, because it's gotten so complicated where it's like we announce at the top of our lungs, no means no. Respect our boundaries. But then also, he's going to have the worst
like to chase a little
time of his life if he doesn't magically read my mind on this. Do you see where that problem is? Because you can't just say that and have exclusions. Does that mean every time you say no, that means yes? Because he could end up in hot water for that one. And no one
Can we use the words, the definitions of the actual words for the actual meaning of the word, please? You know, that would be wonderful. That would create a lot less confusion in communication if people actually use the word for the actual definition of the word.
never talks about the exhausting part of this. Like, if he's punished for being honest and for following through and listening to you, and he needs to read your mind magically, like, that is emotional labor. That is exhausting, trying to decode what you said. Oh, she said no on this. Does that mean she means yes? If she says she likes this thing, does that mean she actually doesn't like this thing and she actually likes the one that she said she hated?
And this is the other side of this. Even if you do know that she did want a snack and you just came home with the snack, yes, she's not mad at you, but now you just enabled her. That's the problem that we have. Yeah, some men are actually decently smart and able to read their girls' thoughts, even when they say no and things like this. But the problem is, the more that we enable the mind reading and knowing what they want, the more entitled they get to expect us to keep reading their minds. That's the infinite loop circle of knowing what they want already.
Like, this is why a lot of men go into relationships not sure which extreme to be. Do I listen to her, hear her out, respect her
Well, now it's just $40 Hada and Dark Berserkers out there.
boundaries, or do I assume I know better in these situations and just go with what I think is right? Because as a woman like me, who is incredibly blunt, I hate this mindset and I hate these videos, because it's like, when I say something, I mean it. If I say I like this, or I want this, or I don't want this, I mean it 100%. So
As it
it's
should
like,
be.
women like this ruin relationships for blunt women like me who are honest and boundaried, because, like, then we don't get what we want, or he gets scared. And this also puts your man on constant eggshells. Also, you set your man up to fail, because deep down, I almost feel like this is like a power trip.
I really think it is. They love to control and shame men any chance they get. And shaming men for doing the wrong thing is the most apparent one for them.
Because if he comes home with something and you told him you didn't want anything, and maybe this was the one time you genuinely didn't want anything, you
now
can get mad at
he's
him.
wrong.
You can get mad at him for not listening to you.
Correct.
But also, if he doesn't bring something, you can get mad at him for not.
Yes, it doesn't matter what selection we do. They still have the option to be mad at us at either selection.
Not bringing you something. So he's in a situation where no matter what he does,
lose.
he could get in trouble. It could turn into this huge argument that ruins your guys' whole day. And worst night of his life, that's a threat. Why is it okay for women to threaten men, but men can't threaten women? I don't think anybody should be threatening anybody. But, like, the double standard there is absolutely ridiculous. Like, what does that mean for him?
It's not even like a threat, like, oh, he hurt me. Or he abused me. No, he just listened to me and did exactly what I told him, but I'm gonna threaten him if he actually goes through with it. Like, what the fuck, man? As a man, it is so frustrating to see and hear this type of shit.
It's okay to say he's gonna have the worst night of his life. Like, that could entail some pretty bad things, possibly illegal.
Right.
And it's okay to post that on the
man.
internet? Like, you've got to be toxic to say stuff like that. Like, why would you want someone you claim to love to have the worst night of his life because of you? Not because of some random thing that happened that you had no say in.
Yeah, his loved one, the one that he confides in and loves, is gonna be the one that's gonna give him the worst day of his life because he listened to her. Just think of the logic of that. Is so profoundly crazy. Just crazy.
Like, that's monstrous. Also, I would argue you don't love somebody even when you're mad at them. Even when they did the worst thing in the world, you still shouldn't want harm for that person. Like, yeah, maybe you're like in a bad mood and you're like, go away, I don't want to talk to you right now. Leave me alone. I don't want to see you right now. But you should never ever wish ill will on your partner, ever. And I would argue you don't love the person if you're secretly hoping bad things happen to them, even when you're mad. And then also, this creates a parent-child dynamic when you think about it. Because what do you do with babies and toddlers who don't know what they want? A toddler might be like, oh, I'm not hungry, but they actually are because they haven't eaten in a while and you need to feed them. Same with a baby. Like, they just cry. It's like, you're doing the same thing a baby or a toddler does when you just expect him to read your mind. Is he supposed to, like, have a running log where he's like, okay, she needs to eat at this time.
This cry equals yes. This cry equals no. But the difference between the two cries is this little at the end.
To eat this, she needs to take her vitamin. She needs to drink some water. Like, a lot of women talk about not wanting to be a mother to their man, but you're acting like a child to your man. Mm-hmm. So you want him to be your daddy? Yep. Like, that's weird. That's really weird.
It's not that weird. It's common. Like, you want the traits of your parents in your partner, and you want to be treated like how your parents treated you. I think it's pretty similar. I don't think it's a weird thing. It's pretty based in science, so...
Also, this teaches men to overfunction. And maybe you're thinking, I don't care. It benefits me. Yeah, okay. But is that good for his mental health to overfunction in relationships?
Because now he's just constantly second guessing himself if he's picking the right choice.
Is he supposed to spend all day, every day, like, freaking out, panicking, feeling like he's walking on eggshells, worried about how you're feeling, worried about what you might need or want, worried about decoding every single word or sentence that you say? You want that for him?
Yep.
You want him to be stressed constantly? The quality of his life massively goes down in those situations. That's why men love blunt women who are straightforward and they actually mean what they say. Because stress is not healthy, and he already has to deal with stress when he goes to his job. He already has to deal with stress with every other part of his life. Can he not have one area of peace and calm?
That's all we ever really ask, right? It's not even, we don't even ask you to have sex with us all the time. We don't even ask you, yeah, you have to cook. We don't even say any of these things. Just don't make our lives more miserable, please. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.